Who was Paul? Well, let's turn back to when he wasn't saved, when his name was Saul. Saul was an avid persecutor of the church, and he sent multiple Christians to jail. In Acts 7 and 8, we are introduced to Stephen, who was killed because of his faith. Saul took care of the clothes of the persecutors of Stephen. In Acts 9, Saul asked the high priest if he could go to Damascus, and if he found anyone who was a Christian, he would bring them back to Jerusalem to put them in jail. While on the road to Damascus, a light from heaven shines on him. He falls to the ground and hears a voice calling to him, saying, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" Saul replies, "Who are you, Lord?" The Lord then replies, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." Saul then replies, "Lord, what do you want me to do?" The Lord then said to him, "Arise and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." Now, the Lord comes to a disciple named Ananias in a vision. The Lord tells Ananias to go to Saul. Ananias knows Saul's reputation and questions the Lord. The Lord reassures him, telling him that Saul is a chosen vessel of the Lord. After being baptized by Ananias, Paul then immediately goes and preaches the word of God in the synagogue, showing God's almighty work in him. The Jews even plotted to kill him, and God protects Paul. Paul then proceeds to write 13 books of the Bible, which are all in the New Testament, these books being Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and Philemon. Paul's story is a great story for us to look at. God used someone who seemed like he couldn't be used because of his reputation, and God changed him. Your reputation does not determine how God will use you and the will he has for your life. Nothing can stop it. If Paul, someone who persecuted, jailed, and possibly killed Jews and Christians, can be used by God, then you absolutely can.